Hey there everyone, how you all doing today? I hope you guys are doing quite well. If you're thinking about buying NBA 2K25, hold on for a second cause I'm gonna save you a bit of money. In this video, I'm breaking down 20 different reasons why you should not buy this game. Whether you are a diehard fan or a casual player, you will want to hear this before you make that purchase. Let's dive into why NBA 2K25 is a massive disappointment. Let's kick this off with one of the biggest issue. NBA 2K25 feels like same game we have been played for the last several years. While it is being marked as next-gen experience, in reality, very little has changed. The city, it's basically copy-paste of what we have seen in NBA 2K24 or 2K23. And storylines are recycled. The game modes have barely evolved, and the new features are nothing more than surface-level tweaks. Sure, dribbling mechanics might feel a bit more smoother, but does that justify selling out $70 or more of the same old experience? Absolutely not. Reason number 2. Poor optimization on PC, a really nightmare for gamers. If you're planning to play on PC, get ready for a world of frustration. NBA 2025 is horrendously optimized for PC. Even players with high-end systems are experiencing constant shuddering, frame drops, and even full-on crashes. Imagine having a rig that can run Cyberpunk 2077 smoothly, but you're stuck watching NBA 2K25 crawl like it's being powered by a potato. It's embarrassing for a game released in 2024 to have this level of poor performance, especially after the backlash from the previous releases. Reason number 3. Massive storage requirements. Let's talk about the storage. NBA 2K25 demands a whopping 150GB of storage on your hard drive. It is a size of AAA open world game that actually offer a lot of content. But here, you're getting a repetitive sports game with very little innovation. And if you're running this on HDD, you're going to experience painfully long loading time. Trust me, it's almost like 2K is forcing you to upgrade to an SSD just to make their game playable, which shouldn't be the case for a sports title. Reason number 4. Ridiculously long loading time. Speaking of loading times, NBA 2K25 tests your patience. Whether you're jumping into MyCareer or loading up the park, expect to sit through some of the longest loading screens in recent memory. What's worse is this isn't limited to low-end systems. Players on high-end rigs and consoles are facing the same issue. We are talking about loading times that take so long that you could literally step away, grab a snack, and still be staring at loading screen when you come back. The infamous MyCareer slow motion bug. It's still here. If you've played NBA 2K in past, you're probably familiar with the infamous slow motion bug in MyCareer. Well, guess what? It's back in 2025 as well. If you have a high refresh rate monitor, the game goes into slow motion when you jump into MyCareer, making it nearly unplayable unless you tweak your settings. This bug has been around for years, and it's honestly shocking that 2K hasn't fixed it in this next-gen release. On top of that, MyCareer is riddled with game-breaking bugs. For example, there is this bizarre bug where your player gets duplicated, and that clone ends up stealing your stats and reward. Imagine putting your time to grind your player, only to have some ghostly version of yourself show up and take your progress. And then there is this bug where you can get benched in a game and never be able to re-enter. You are stuck watching your team play without you, with no option to simulate or skip ahead. It's mind-boggling how this game-breaking bug made into this final release. Say goodbye to your progress, and that is the reason number 7 why you shouldn't buy NBA 2K25. Let's talk about crashes, guys. NBA 2K25 has more crashes than a demolition derby. Players are reporting that the game crashes constantly, whether they're in MyTeam, MyCareer, or just browsing the menus. And here's the kicker. These crashes ain't just an inconvenience. They can actually wipe out your progress. Players have lost hours of their gameplay, including hard-earned VC and progresses, all because the game decided to crash at the worst possible moment. It's 2024, guys, and this type of instability is literally unacceptable. Reason number 8. Play to win microtransaction. It is worse than ever. Microtransactions in NBA 2K are nothing new, but in NBA 2K25, they have taken things to a whole new level of predatory. The game heavily pushes you to spend your real money to upgrade your player to compete in modes like MyTeam. Without dropping extra cash, you'll be stuck in grinding endlessly just to keep up with other players who maxed out their builds on day one. If you don't want to spend more money after buying this game, be prepared to feel like you're playing with one hand tied behind your back. Reason number 9. The park is literally a mess. Online play should be a fun, competitive experience, right? Well, not in NBA 2K25. Cheaters are rampant in modes like the park, turning the game into a nightmare. You've got 7-foot-tall demigods running around with hacked stats, making it impossible to anyone to have a fair game. And 2K? They're doing next to nothing to stop it. If you're looking for a balanced, enjoyable online experience, NBA 2K25 is not the place where you'll find it. Reason number 10. No cross-platform play. This is really a missed opportunity. In 2024, crossplay should be a given for a major release, right? Well, apparently not for 2K. NBA 2K25 doesn't support cross-platformed play. So, if you're playing on PC, you're stuck with PC players. Xbox and PlayStation players are left in their own worlds, which limits who you can play with. It's a huge missed opportunity. That another example of how out of touch this game is with modern gaming standards. Reason number 11. Striped down single-player mods. If you're a fan of single-player mods like TT Offline and Clutch Time, you're in for a disappointment. NBA 2K25 has removed many games and wins, which were a fun in Little Edition in previous versions. Now this mod feels like lifeless grindy, with less incentive to keep playing. It's like they have sucked the fun out of the single-player for no reason. Number 12. Shader compilation takes forever. Another performance issue. Shader compilation. Every time you restart the game, you have to sit through a long shader compilation process, which can take up to 10 or 15 minutes depending on your system. This is just bad design. Why players have to wait every time they want to hop in a quick game, right? Reason number 14. Horrible customer support. You are totally on your own. If you run into any issues, and trust me, you don't expect 2K's customer support to help you. Players have reported reaching out to customer support for VC crashes and bugs only to meet with silence or generic responses. It's like 2K doesn't care once they have your money, leaving you to deal with their game's issues on your own. Now, if this video is helping you to save some money, why not buy me a copy with the link below? I'm here to make sure that you don't waste your cash on games like this, and little support goes a long way. Alright, let's get back into it. Number 15. Outdated graphics for next-gen title. For a game being marked as next-gen, the graphics are surprisingly underwhelming. Sure, there are some visual improvements, but overall, it doesn't feel like it's a massive leap forward you'd expect from a next-gen sports title. In fact, some players have said that NBA 2K21 looked way better, which is just embarrassing. Number 16. Controller input issues. If you're playing NBA 2K25 with a controller, be ready for some serious frustration. Many players are reporting input lag, random disconnections, or even game not recognizing their controllers at all. Being in a crucial moment in MyCareer or an online match and suddenly your controller just stopped working. It's not only annoying, it's a game-breaking. You'd think after years of development these games, 2K would have this nailed down by now, but apparently not. Reason number 17. Steam Deck issue. For those who are hoping to play NBA 2K25 on Steam Deck or other portable device, be prepared for a disappointment. Players report black screens, unresponsive controls, and constant crashes, making the game almost impossible to enjoy on these platforms. So, if you are hoping to take your NBA 2K experience on the go, you might want to rethink that plan. Number 18. Removed minigames in MyTeam. After each match win in MyTeam, players could enjoy a mini-game for rewards. In NBA 2K25, this feature has been stripped away, leaving players with nothing but grind. These mini-games added a bit of fun and engagement between matches, and now it's all gone, making the mod feel more like a chore than something enjoyable. Number 19. Confusing and overcomplicated menus. Navigating through NBA 2K25 menus is a nightmare. The interface is cluttered, confusing, and overcomplicated, especially if you are new to the series. Want to change a simple setting? Good luck finding it. There are so many layers of submenus that just trying to get where you need to go and take way longer than it should. It's an unnecessarily complicated experience that adds to the frustration of an already flawed game. Reason number 20. Overpriced on what you get. Finally, the price. For what you are getting in NBA 2K25, it's nowhere near worth the $70 or more than that 2K is asking for. Between the recycled content, poor optimization, constant crashes, and and predatory microtransactions, it's hard to justify paying full price for this game. If you're still curious, I'd recommend you wait for a deep sale, or better yet, skip it entirely until 2K start making meaningful improvements. So there you have it. If this video helped you to save some of your cash, don't forget to buy me a coffee using the link below. I really appreciate the support and it helps me to continue making honest review like this one. Also make sure to like, subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss future videos. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.